It's Care Providers of Minnesota's The Inside Scoop. With your advocacy team, Toby Pearson, Nicole Matson, Todd Bergstrom, and Patty Cullen. This week's host, Toby Pearson.
Welcome to today's Inside Scoop. You will be watching this on Friday, April 8th. This was Omnibus Week. Meant we were busy running back and forth, figuratively more than literally, testifying in both the House and the Senate committees as they put together their Omnibus HHS bills. First, the good news on the Senate side. The Senate took a significant portion of what we had proposed this year. They started out with the rate increases for nursing facilities, $65 million in fiscal 23, and in 24 and 25, $160 million. This includes the encumbrance to workers, moving some of the categories from price-based, cost-based, and also the known cost factor increase. So good news there for the nursing facilities. Also included elderly waiver rate framework implementation, $30 million in 23, estimated $87 million in 24 and 25. This does two things. Updates the glitch for updating the elderly waiver to the current year, as well as increasing the percentage of increase of implementation on the current system. It also includes the elderly waiver rate floor language, which fixes the manner in which the state qualifies certain providers for that rate floor depending upon how much elderly waiver you do. That's the good news. The moderate news. The House side unveiled their spreadsheet and language. We had to testify about preferring a little bit less than on the Senate side. The good news is the House side includes adult day language, language and money for the pay study. They do include a small step in the elderly waiver framework and implementation to the tune of $8 million in 23 and $74 million in 24 and 25. They have some money to the Department of Health for enforcing assisted living stuff. They have some safety improvement money, which was the same as the governor. They have the Revitalized Healthcare Workforce Grants, which is the same as the governor. They also include some technical language for change of ownership, which we continue to work with the departments on to make sure it's okay, as well as the assisted living licensure technical changes that the Department of Health has wanted to include. We continue to work with them to make sure that it's okay. The House also included in their proposal the famed Nursing Home Workforce Standards Board. This is the SEIU proposal that we've testified and lobbied against all session, that was pushed by the majority leader, Ryan Winkler, so it's no surprise that it was included. Although we testified in favor of a couple of those items, we also demonstrated and testified that there's a significant lack of investment in structural change and permanent funding, and that will hamper long-term care in the long run, and that we were very disappointed based on the surplus that exists. Finally, as a reminder, the governor did include a number of things in his supplemental bill. Again, they're all one-time money, so they're not as good as structural change and permanent money. They had the workforce grants, continuing the CNA training program, the safety improvement fund, the expanding of the assisted living survey activities, and expanding the healthcare workforce, particularly in rural Minnesota. So what happens next? Well, they have to pass each of these bills off of their respective committees into their finance, out of the finance, onto the floor. And then once they both pass them off the floor, we will end up in conference committee. We expect there to be a variety of amendments, some good, probably some bad, as they move through the system. The reminder also that the legislators are taking a break at the end of this week. They will be on their Easter Passover break. We will be working in the background to prepare several different amendments to see if we can make the bills better. In the meantime, we will enjoy the break from regular legislative hearings, and we will return next week with another Inside Scoop. Thanks for watching.